Everyone talks about success, about money, fame, and growth. But there is something far more precious that most people forget: peace of mind. Think about it. You might earn millions, but if you can't sleep without worry, are you truly wealthy? You may have thousands of followers, but if your mind never rests, can you really feel happy? In today's world, peace has become the rarest treasure. Most of us wake up with our phones in hand. Before our eyes are fully open, we are already scrolling through news, emails, and social media. Our minds are full of noise before the day even starts. Then the day turns into a non-stop race. Studies, work, responsibilities, competition, endless comparison. By night, our bodies are exhausted, yet the mind is still racing, still restless, still thinking. Have you ever wondered, when will I truly feel peace? When will my heart feel light even for a moment? Let me tell you about a young man who asked himself the same question. His name was Ethan, a 24-year-old dreamer from a small town. He was hardworking, ambitious, full of energy, but his mind never rested. Every morning he woke with a heavy to-do list in his head. While brushing his teeth he thought about deadlines. While eating he thought about exams. While walking he thought about his future. Even when he sat with his family he wasn't truly present. His mind was always somewhere else. Outwardly busy but inwardly even busier. One evening, after a long day of work and stress, Ethan sat alone on his bed. His head ached, his heart felt heavy, and he whispered, "Is this what life is about? Running every day but never feeling at peace." That night he couldn't sleep. He knew he needed answers. He remembered hearing about an old wise man living on the outskirts of town. People said no matter what happened, this man was always calm, always smiling, always peaceful. Ethan thought, maybe he knows the secret I'm missing. The next morning he went to see him. The wise man sat under a large oak tree, quietly sipping tea. His face was lined with wrinkles, but his eyes were as calm as still water. Ethan rushed to him and said, "Sir, please tell me, how can I find peace? The world is so busy. My mind is so noisy. I work hard but I never feel calm inside. What should I do?" The old man listened quietly, then smiled. "Come with me," he said. He led Ethan to a nearby river. The water rushed loudly, crashing against rocks, creating a chaotic noise. The wise man handed Ethan a small cup. "Fill this cup with water and walk to the other side without spilling a drop," he instructed. Ethan was confused but agreed. He bent down, filled the cup, and began walking. But the rushing river distracted him. His hands shook, water spilled. He tried again, but the more he focused on the river, the more restless he became. Finally the wise man chuckled. "Now one last time," he said, "but do not look at the river. Ignore the noise. Keep your eyes only on the cup." Ethan obeyed. Step by step, carefully, he crossed the river without spilling a single drop. The wise man looked at him and said, "This is the secret. The world will always be busy and noisy, just like this river. You cannot stop it. But if you keep your eyes on your cup, your inner peace, you can carry it safely through life." Ethan frowned. "But sir, in real life, how do I keep my eyes on the cup? I can't just block out the world." The wise man nodded. "Peace is not about running away. Peace is about focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't. Your phone, your deadlines, your competition, they are like the river's noise. They will never stop. If you chase them endlessly, your cup will keep spilling. To protect your peace, you must learn to control your focus." Ethan fell silent, listening intently. The wise man continued and shared 3 lessons. Begin with stillness. When you wake up, don't reach for your phone. Sit quietly for 5 minutes. Breathe deeply. Let your first thoughts belong to you, not the world. One task at a time. When you eat, just eat. When you study, just study. When you talk, just talk. The mind becomes restless because it tries to be everywhere at once. Give it one job and it will calm down. Gratitude before sleep. At night, write down 3 things you are thankful for. Gratitude is like medicine for a restless heart. It reminds you of what you already have instead of what you lack. Ethan followed the advice. The first morning was difficult. His hand automatically reached for his phone. But gradually he learned to sit in silence. While studying, he resisted the urge to check messages. While eating, he put his phone aside and enjoyed every bite. At night, he wrote about small blessings, his parents' smiles, his health, his dreams. Days passed, and for the first time in years, Ethan felt something different. He felt peace. His life was still busy. The world was still noisy. But inside he was calm. He carried his cup of peace safely, no matter how loud the river roared. Remember this: the world will never slow down for you. It will demand more, shout louder, push harder. But peace is not outside. It is inside. You cannot control the chaos around you, but you can control the calm within your heart. True success is not just achieving great things, it's achieving them with a peaceful mind. The real lesson is clear. Peace is not found by escaping life. Peace is found by focusing within, even in the middle of life's noise.